Andrew, okay, how you doing? I've got your work up here. I wanted to take a look at these questions individually, so took all your feedback into consideration. I sent you an email of my questions, but I'll type them here. Okay, that's cool. How do they look now that they have been fixed? I think they look great. I just have a couple of suggestions that might make sense to you, but you're ready to go. I mean, these are great. How do I remove the white outline from my text? I'll show you that. Did I properly fix the saturation in the umbrella? Yes, you did. Is the animation too slow? No, it's perfect. Um, is everything in the right format, such as text and colors? Hope these are ready to turn in. Your campaign looks fantastic. Let's start with the magazine ad. Really simple fix here on the stroke, and this is basically in the color section. So right here, when you assign color to a type, you can do one of two things. You can assign color to the type itself, and you can assign what's called a stroke. And a stroke is that outline. A stroke is something that a lot of designers stay away from, myself included. It actually changes the shapes of the letter forms, and you'll learn that in typography. But you typically don't want to add in print design. You don't want to add an outline to text. Really, really difficult to work with. Simple fix. Let's select that right down here. There's the color of the text. And then right over there, that's the stroke. That's that white outline. So if I click that to bring it forward in the stacking order here in the tools palette, then I can simply just turn it off. So I just come down there and click nothing there. And as you can see, it takes that stroke away. So that's good stuff here. Magazine ad looks phenomenal. Nice job. Let's jump over to the banner ad, which let's go to the Photoshop document. And the Photoshop document looks great. Oh, one thing in the banner ad I wanted to mention, there are a couple of things. See that you want to remove that. I want to kind of remove everything from the artboard. When you're ready for output, not necessarily when you're working. Typically when I'm working, I keep things on the pasteboard over here to the side, off the artboard itself. Just to keep my assets in order. But when I'm done, I typically will come over here and I'll just do a marquee select like this to see if there's any stray points over there. And if there are, those would need to be removed. And then finally, my last comment on the magazine ad here is your layer structure. So we have text, logo, images, but you have that extra layer down there, layer one. You want to remove that. It adds to file size even though it's not being used. Let's jump to the PSD. PSD looks great. Just a couple of things I need to check in the PSD are image mode, and you're set in RGB, that's great. And image size, of course, which is set to 1280 by 300 at 150 ppi, so outstanding, you're good there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the animation itself. And as we can see, I think the timing is just about perfect. I prefer that it doesn't completely disappear, because that way you have the issue of a viewer looking at it while it's in its disappear stage, and they might end up missing some information. So we're showing excellent proficiency here. I just have a couple of comments on the layout. Right now the layout's a little bit, it lacks a little bit of harmony typographically, and the reason being is because our eye jumps around a little bit too much. So we jump from here over to here, then we go back over here, then back over here. So watch my cursor again. We go boom, 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 boom. And that's not the best situation there is. Let me go over to the actual PSD and let me show you what I'm talking about. So my recommendation would be to do this, and I'm just going to do this really quick. I would say that if we left align these elements, okay, now I won't be able to play this because, okay, let's take this. Okay, now okay, here we go. Let's take this, nudge it down. Let's take this and nudge it down. Let's take this and nudge it down. Okay, now, and then here I would use the purple logo. The reason I said make sure that's all left aligned, right aligned, and right align that purple logo. The one with the purple background, the reason I say that is because right now we've just basically we've redistributed the weight. Okay, so right now you have a lot of weight on the left-hand side, and this as is a little bit out of balance. And the reason being is because it's so heavy to the left-hand side. So what we're going to do here is rebalance. We're going to add more weight to the right side to rebalance the weight from the left. Then I would say we do still have room for a little bit more weight on the right-hand side here. So I would go with that purple logo right there, purple background. It's up to you. Try it. Try it, see what you think. But I think you'll agree that this is a much more effectively balanced ad. Okay, so that really is my only recommendation. Let me make sure I got all of the questions addressed. Fixed. Did I move the white outline? Got that. Did I properly fix saturation and umbrella? Got that. Is the animation too slow? Got that. I think the right format. Got that. You're ready to roll. Think about this. I think that it will play much better in your student portfolio. If you elect to leave it, I'm going to move that over a little bit too, just to get it in alignment. This will play out much nicer in your student portfolio, and those are the reasoning. I mean, you're showing perfect proficiency, but I just want to make sure that this is a piece that's suitable for your portfolio when that time comes. All right, excellent job. Thank you very much. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to address anything that comes up. All right, great job, Andrew. Thank you.